Welcome to dear student. Today we discuss on the identification of function system of tractor. Now study of differential and final drive. Principle of operation, the gear train used in a differential is an epicyclic gear train in which the axis of rotation of same of the gears are not fixed, and it is difficult to visualize exactly what happens when motion takes place. The important fact to bear in mind is that relative motion between a pair of mating gear wheel is always the same whether axis of rotation are fixed or not. This relative to motion is identical with rolling together and without slip of each surface of two wheels. Now the engine drives the crown wheel through the bevel pinion metallic cage known as the differential cage is mounted on the crown wheel. And to bevel differential pinion P1 and P2 are mounted an axle which carried by a cage. The opinions are free to revolve on the axle. A side gear G1 and G2 are mounted on the spleen end of half axle, which are supported on the roller bearing responsible for carrying both radial and thrust roller bearing used in a radial support for differential unit and are readily adjusted end play. On straight road, the cage moves along with the crown wheel carrying a differential pinion side gear without any relative motion among them as a causing the half axle to rotate at same speed as soon as any of the rear wheel of tractor come across the loose or wet soil, where a resistance to both which is not equal, or when tractor is on a turn unequal distance will come across both wheels. This is the condition corresponding to the case 3 described earlier. Hence the speed of wheel subjected to more resistance will be reduced, and according the other wheel accelerating the motion. Differential lock: when your one wheel offers less resistance, it turns faster, causing a loss of traction. If one wheel get in mud or loose soil, the wheel on a solid ground will not be driven, while the other spins ground due to the differential action. To overcome the problem, all tractors are provided with the locking system known as the differential lock, and the purpose of lock is to join the both half axles so that even one wheel is under less resistance. The tractor comes out from mud, etc. Both will move with the same speed and apply equal traction. Now the final drive, it is mounted on the rear wheel of the tractor. It helps the minimizing the numbers of gear and shaft in box to achieve the higher torque with less speed on driving wheel. Some of the manufacturers do not provide for final drive. The speed of the speed and torque so convert under the transmission itself. However, other gives on the following: first, set of the pinion and bull gears, separate portal housing. Second, the set of pinion and bull gears in different housing and planetary gears, and set of pinion and bull gears on the differential housing. The planetary drive, the system is smaller and compact. It is a more durable under heavy load or seen torque. Load are spread more evenly over the several gears, and it is driven by different through the final drive shaft and sun gear, which is an integral part of the final drive. Rotate in the direction indicated by the planetary pinion. Rotate and progress around the final drive gear on the rear axle is attached to the planet pinion character. Thank you.